Hi, I'm Carissa Corso, and I'm a pediatric psychologist at Boston Children's Hospital. I specialize in neuropsychological assessments and behavioral therapy for children who have neurodevelopmental disabilities.
Hi, I'm Nicole Baumer. I'm a pediatrician and child neurologist, and I take care of children with Down syndrome, autism, and other neurodevelopmental disabilities here at Boston Children's Hospital. We're here today to talk about some tips and strategies that we hope will make a successful and fun experience for families this year. Children will feed off of adults' emotions, so as much as possible, we suggest keeping calm and positive, explaining changes simply, and working with children on being flexible. While some children adapt to changes very easily, for others, extra support and planning is needed to make it a successful change. There are 3 main safety measures that are so important this year, and that will be really helpful to practice and prepare for. 1 is wearing masks and getting used to other people wearing masks. 2 is keeping physically distanced from others. And 3 is using careful hand washing. But fortunately, there are a ton of strategies and tips for helping children with special needs to learn these important safety measures.
It can be helpful to explain why kids are expected to wear a mask at school in a way that's developmentally appropriate for them. Some other helpful tips could be to allow kids to choose the color or fabric of their mask and to model wearing masks before going into the school setting. If wearing a mask is challenging, kids might benefit from wearing a mask for shorter periods of time, perhaps during preferred activities, and extending time as they become successful. There will also be other rules for physical distancing at school, so it's best to teach kids what the expectations are before they go into the classroom. This may include communicating with the students' teachers and using visuals or actual pictures of the physical changes to the child's hallways and classroom. And for hand washing, you can use a visual schedule that shows steps for hand washing. You can teach kids to sing a song, such as the alphabet song or the birthday song, to help them engage in appropriate time limits for washing.
Yes, definitely. In general, practicing and using visuals can be so helpful to teach and reinforce these safety skills. We love social stories because they can be personalized and they can show expectations in a simple picture-based way. They show students what they can do and focus on the positives and expectations and routines rather than the restrictions. You can create a social story of what a day at home will look like, what a day at school will look like. We also really like using visual calendars. Those can be helpful to show the different days as well, because the calendar can be color-coded using a dry erase board or colored pins and flags to show the days that they'll be learning at school and the days that they'll be learning at home. Then, if there's any changes to the schedule, you can show that the colors may change to reflect this.
With all of these changes, we know that the new school year may be difficult for kids. Some children have had a really hard time with changes to the routine, and in general, the pandemic has also created many different behavioral and emotional needs for some. For that reason, it may be necessary to add supports or to change or adapt IEP goals if there are new needs that arise. There's a lot of information and resources available to help you at Boston Children's Hospital website. Good luck with your school year, and please reach out to us if you'd like more information.